Hey guys, welcome back. I hope you guys are having a great Monday, and thank you guys for joining me talking all things Masters of the Universe. Today in the channel, we're looking at part 2 of He-Man's friend and ally of Man-at-Arms. Like I said in part 1, there have been so many different versions of Man-at-Arms that has come through Origins to Masterverse to CGI, and so I had to do a two-part video. Also, if you don't see a particular figure in this part, in part 2, please check out part 1, okay? Also, please stay tuned near the end of the video because I did pick up 2 new figures in the collection, which one I will be looking at together, and one I will be unboxing as well, okay? And also, my apologies, it's pretty windy today, and so you might be hearing some wind come through the microphone. I hope that's not the case, but here we go. So in no particular order, guys. Let's take a look at the Attorney of Palace Guard figure here. A very cool figure here, right here. Came in earlier in the year, the waves, right here. And what was cool about this figure here, you know, a great army builder here, but you had the option of building your own or creating your own vintage style Man-at-Arms here, which I have right here. There he is, with the no mustache version right there. So a very cool idea. I like that, you know, giving us a more iconic 80s version of Man-at-Arms here. So very, very cool. Beautiful artwork right there, as always. Here he is, the extra head sculpt right there. Very cool, right there. So yeah, I do like this idea. Now, when we got that Snake Men Infiltrator, I'm going to just flip this guy around the back here. For some more amazing artwork right there, of course, as always. And as you can see, you can change out, you know, certain parts. Switch the head off, you know, and pop on the more iconic, you know, Man-at-Arms, you know, head right there, and his armor and his club right there, or mace. But when they did the, you know, Snake Man Infiltrator figure not too long ago, I really wish they would have given us this type of box art here, okay? Because I would think it would be pretty cool to get that same Snake Man Infiltrator and that Snake Man or Man-at-Arms head sculpt right there. I think that would be a really cool touch here. You know, give us a yin and yang type of, you know, box art here. And I thought that would have been a little bit of a misstep, but, you know, that Origin did not do that with the Snake Man Infiltrator. But still, it's still a cool figure, you know, the Snake Man Infiltrator. And at the end of the day, you know, I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. But here's the first version of Duncan here and Origins here. Very cool. All right. So I'll get this out of the way. All right. So next, speaking of the Snake Man Infiltrator, let's just go ahead and get the Funko Pop here out of the way here. The Snake Man-at-Arms right there. When he was mind controlled by King Hiss right there. Very cool. The cross-sell, the other figures in this particular wave of Funko. Head sculpt right there. So very, very cool. All right. On to the most recent version of Duncan, or Man-at-Arms, of course, from the Turtles of Grayskull, with his more samurai look right there, with the removable helmet right there. And I'm still looking, you know, with the new year coming out now, guys, I am still on the hunt for these figures again, guys. All right, every day. I'm telling you right now, every day, Walmart, because I'm hearing that Walmart is starting to get these figures in their shelves and stuff like that. So please keep an eye on that. For if you are interested in the Turtles of Grayskull, that Walmart is starting to get these figures in their shelves. But beautiful, very cool. Like I said, a very cool version of Duncan here. More samurai look right there. With the Turtles of Grayskull logo, He-Man and Leo right there. Very, very cool. Of course, the back right there. An amazing artwork right there of him taking on Crane. Of course, another cool feature between, you know, with the Turtles of Grayskull is that his shield is part of his shell right there. You can remove it right there to form a shield right there. So very, very cool. And I cannot wait to get this version in my collection, a loose version of this particular Man-at-Arms. All right. Next, we'll take a look at one of his CGI forms here, in his ride here. There he is right there, his blue form. Of course, yesterday we looked at his standard orange form, okay? And he's now riding his sky sled right there, or motorcycle. of Duncan right there. A very cool feature right there. And these figures are removable. You can remove this figure off and pop off another CGI figure if you wish. You want to put his more standard version on this particular bike right here, you can do that. So I like the fact that they've given us different variants or skins on the CGI form of Duncan right here. You can see his face coming through the helmet right there. And like I said before with the CGI show, I really think they should have, and I get it because the show now is done and the line is now done. But I was really hoping to get a powered down version of Duncan without his abilities, like Duncan, like Ram Man, Cronus, Evil Lyn, even Tila as well. We did get that Prince Adam version of the CGI show, and I really think that if this line, the CGI line, had continued, I would have no doubt in my mind we would have gotten those versions of the figures. But it is what it is. So, but you never know. Like I'm hearing rumors that they might bring it back. It could be just rumors now that the CGI show might come back for a 4th season. So let's see what happens. All right. But there's Duncan right there. Very cool. Get around to the back right there. And there he is on his sky sled. And like I said, you can remove him from the bike if you wish. And there he is. Same height as the original standard version of him. All right, no differences. Has that power attack right there, like the vintage 80s versions had. So very cool. I like a little nod to that 80s line. I like that. All right. But there you go. There is Duncan on his sky sled. All right. All right, next we'll take a look at a Masters figure. And let's do the most recent one here, the very cool one here, the new Eternia version. I just did a review on this one not too long ago. Still waiting for that loose figure, hopefully very soon, guys. But I do like that Lords of Power look right there, the artwork right there. If you watch part 1, Lords of Power, that 5-pack, he had that same particular helmet right there. And there he is right there, the mustache. Now, of course, the Lords of Power version does not have the mustache. I think they kind of goofed there in a way. But like I said, I do like the mustache version of Duncan, the Filmation style Duncan. But I think they should have given us that non-mustache Lords of Power Masterverse look right there, and there's Masterverse logo right there on this particular helmet, and then vice versa, because there's 3 helmets or 3 head sculpts that come with this particular figure. And if you want to watch my original review, I removed him from the packaging, but I kept him in the box art or in the plastic prison. But I showed you, like, there's 3 different versions of heads on this particular Man-at-Arms. So please go check that out. But beautiful artwork of Man-at-Arms right there. The new Eternia logo here. And I love the new Eternia line. It's one of my favorite lines that's come out so far in Masterverse. Taking what we know and adding new things to it. New figures. I mean, really cool figures with new items that, So, like I said, the new Eternia line is an amazing toy line here. And there is his Lords of Power look with his, Filmation style face sculpt. And then you have the more standard version, like the 80s version of Duncan right there. But there you go. Of course, the back right there comes with a couple pairs of, weapons right there. There's a nice glamour shot of the figure, the toy right there. And you can see the extra head sculpt right there, the more iconic 80s version right there. Duncan. Man-at-Arms right there, the heroic master of weapons. Of course, the cross-sell of the other figures in this particular toy line, or figure line. And I've done reviews for all of these guys, so please check those out. Alright. But there you go. Beautiful artwork. Like I said, also, I got to mention, the new box art is absolutely amazing. I just wish that the bubble was a little bit... Oh, sorry about that. That the bubble was a little bit bigger in these figures here. Alright. So, there we go. Next, we'll look at another CGI figure I have. And it's the same figure, like from yesterday, but it's a taller, like 9 inches, these big version of the CGI line here. Fortunately, this version, you cannot see Duncan's face, but still very cool right there. Just a bigger, figure itself right there. And around the back right there, there he is. There's Duncan right there. From the He-Man and the Master Universe CGI Netflix show. right there. All right. So there's 2 more figures, guys, in my Man-at-Arms figure that I have in my collection. And let's start off with the Serpent Claw version right here. And I do have a loose version of him, but there he is in the packaging, part of the Snake Men line. One of the later figures that came out before the cartoon collection. The Snake Hunting Weapons Master. You got the snake logo, the 2 snake heads coming from above and beside the Master's logo. There's vintage Red Rocks, of course, but there he is. Got the Snake Men logo sticker with the really cool snake scale, skin on the bubble right there. On the back, with some absolutely amazing artwork right there of the figure of him taking on one of King Hiss's or Lady Slither's minions right there. There's the figure itself right there. And I do have a loose version of this figure here. And I think it's a very cool figure of Duncan here. But the one thing I will say, like I said in that review, I wish this particular projectile here, you can press a button and it can shoot out. I think that would have been a really cool touch. And also one thing, it's kind of, really, you get all the silver here or grayish armor here from the shoulders to his, weapons. But then you have this yellow, what do you call it, leg, armor here. And I think that's it kind of puts me out, it's kind of weird to me, that this should have been all silver, But if you see in the packaging, even this part right here is yellow as well, which is kind of weird to me. A different look here. Like, I would think that they should have made the whole armor silver or gray and not just, half of it or almost like 90% of it. But still a very cool figure of Duncan right there. You can see right there I don't know what we call it, this really cool, man, I'm blanking here, guys, but right here, this really cool texture here on the armor here. It was pretty cool, guys. Duncan right there, and his helmet here, a dark blue helmet right there. No lines. Another thing, they could have put in some yellowish gold lines here if you wanted to, or green, or red. But still, a very cool character. And, don't get me wrong, it's a very cool character, and I'm happy to have him in the collection here, guys. But there he is. There's Duncan right there. All right. And finally, guys, in my collection here, I have Wave 1, or the first version of Duncan, right here. And there he is. There's Duncan right there. There he is in the packaging right there. Comes with extra pairs of hands. His big mace or club right there. His standard, club that we've seen through all the years, of over 40 years of He-Man right there. Duncan right there, of course. A nice glamour shot of the figure right there on the side. There you go. Of course, the back. Beautiful artwork as always. Oh, Duncan right there. The heroic master of weapons right there. And the cross-cell, the other figures. And I've done reviews for each and every one of them, guys. If you want to go back and check those out, please do. Alright. Love the look of him right here. The armor. The style here. But I do like, for this one, this is probably my third favorite Duncan here. Of course, the first one was that new Eternia version, okay, with the Lords of Power, or that more vintage style face sculpt, Then the deluxe version we saw on yesterday's review, part 2, okay, the more older version of Duncan, and then this version here. But all 3 versions are amazing, okay, absolutely amazing, okay. An incredible figure right there. But there he is. We get a close shot of him right there. Put it back around. All right. So give me a second, guys. I'm going to put a few of these figures back up, okay? Not all of them, but just a few. I got that guy right there, and we'll put, Snake Weapon, Turtles of Grayskull, Duncan right there. And then let's get this version here. All right, and then one CGI figure. All right. All right, so there you go, guys. There's a look of part 2 of Duncan right there, and the from Masterverse to Origins to more Masterverse to CGI right there. Like I said, there's been so many versions of Duncan that we've gotten, and I want more. You know, I absolutely love Duncan. All right, it's a very cool figure right there. All right, I'd like to take the time now to thank my subscribers. If you made it this far in the video and have not subscribed, please subscribe, guys. I love talking with you guys. All things Masters of the Universe, like the Masterverse line here, like the Origins here to CGI. Hit that like button too, guys, and thank you for doing that. It means a lot. It helps my channel to get out there and grow, and hoping for more people to watch and subscribe as well. So thank you so much for doing that, and hit that notification bell when you know I upload new videos. Now yesterday, and when I did my part 1 video, I said that, you know, after this review here, we're going to look at the fan favorite mini comic version of Trapjaw. And I'm still going to do that, guys, but I'm going to push him off to the side for a few days, okay, guys? Because the other 2 figures I have, I want to do first, okay? So, I'm still going to do this review, guys, okay? It's going to be a few days, you know, later, okay, of this review of him, okay? Now, if you stayed, you know, at the end of the video, the 2 new figures I have here in my collection, the first one I'm going to just review, okay? And that is the comic book cartoon collection, or the Filmation style version of Trapjaw. All right, there. I did get him today, okay? So we're just going to look at the figure itself. Unfortunately, I only have the one right now, okay? But we will look at Trapjaw here tomorrow, okay? So stay tuned and keep that notification, hit that notification bell, okay? So we'll look at that of him right there, the cartoon version or the Filmation version of Trapjaw, okay? Now the next figure I got, if you're not aware of this, that Target is starting to do their restock right now. You know, as of filming this video, guys, and this figure is out now. Okay, and I'm going to unbox this figure here, and what it is right here is I believe the Target exclusive Mouse Jaw. Okay, I will be unboxing this figure here. All right, on the channel. Okay, and this figure is right now starting to hit Target. So if you are interested to get this version of Trapjaw, okay, it's got that. Check out your local Target, okay, guys. But I will be doing an unboxing of this figure here. Okay, it'll be a lot of fun here, guys. So there's beautiful artwork right there. You can see a nice shot of Tila right there. Leo. Of course, he's part of that Build-A-Figure right there. So 1 of 4. So, like in the review, I'm going to say that, if you want to, if you're a loose collector, and you're interested in getting that, metal Botto, he's 1 of 4. Okay. So basically, this is going to be like almost a week of Trapjaw. All right. You got all his different variants here that we'll be doing reviews on the channel. From his Mouse Jaw, right there, to his cartoon collection version, and his fan favorite version from the mini comic book version from Origins. So this is gonna be like a half a week of Trapjaw. So it's gonna be a lot of fun, guys. All right. All right. So share this video, guys, who has a passion and a love for collecting all things Masters of the Universe. Like the new Turtles of Grayskull, to the new cartoon collection right here, to the vintage style Origins line, to CGI, to Masterverse, to, over 40 years, guys, of the 80s, to the classics, to the Super 7, to, 2000X, to New Adventures of He-Man as well. I mean, like I said, over 40 plus years of this amazing product, even Funko to Mondo, there's so many of these great figures here, guys, and I can't wait. So, guys, I hope you guys have a great Monday, and I'll see you guys on Tuesday. Take care, guys, and have a good one.